everyone, this is Morticia and welcome to another react video from the Siblings Den. Here to my, forgot which side of me, left of me, there he is.
I'm right here.
I don't know if, like, at least from this YouTuber, you're right there left of me, right? I have a corner sibling.
I'm on the, anyway. Hi, this is Wingless Dragon, the other sibling. How are you doing, everyone?
So today we are reviewing another SAD-ist video called Ozymandias. We'll live react and then we'll discuss it.
We recommend first, though, that you do go see the video itself. It is just 1 minute and 15 seconds long. This is done by one of our favorites. This is SAD-ist. I just love this one. It's very short and sweet. I love that she was able to get around to doing just something, and I'm looking forward to seeing more stuff in the future. I think she just recently moved to another location, so we'll see what comes out of it. So I am looking forward to more stuff from them. However, definitely love this one. It's short and sweet, and I feel it just works itself so well to kind of the tone and placement of things with this poem. What's great about this poem, the tone is so good, and I feel it just works really well with SAD-ist's art style. So, Morticia, whenever you're ready.
Yay, I got to play with the remote. Muhaha.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless lakes."
Right, this is like straight up the Ozymandias poem.
Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive.
So good.
Stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And
sweet.
on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Oh no, the firebolt. Crossbow.
I love the pickup of all the
Nothing
scenes.
beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far
Aw,
away.
this is awesome.
So good. Yeah, go buy her merch. So good.
I like how they took the poem, and I'm not sure who the voice, unless they give credit somewhere.
So the voice in this one is the guy who played Breaking Bad and the father in Malcolm in the Middle, Bryan.
Oh, okay, so she took the recording of him doing the poem. Got it. Now that you pointed out, yeah, it's definitely his voice.
Yeah, it's totally his voice. And I love the usage of this poem within the context of the Dream SMP, having the Traveler being Technoblade, having the references to the fights in the war between Wilbur and Dream, and all of the problems that had occurred while in the rain. The poem's really works really well with the context of L'Manberg and everything that's going on, because it deals with the ruins, or the forgotten ruins.
This is my favorite scene.
Yeah, the forgotten ruins of basically L'Manberg, or in this case, in the poem, it's what Ozymandias' plaque is trying to express, being look at all that I've done. But then the poem just kind of contextualized, saying well, no, there's nothing around. It's just a wreck and decay, just like how L'Manberg got destroyed, and it's just a withered version of what it used to be.
But of course, if we go back to the scene where he turns around, and it's I am Ozymandias. I literally, in my mind, I'm thinking of the Simpsons episode where they show on a stage show of Ozymandias, and then you have the tune Ozymandias, 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 Ozymandias.
I don't think it's. I think you're thinking of a different thing.
No. It's from the Simpsons, because they were doing in this Simpsons episode in the 90s doing a state.
It's Amadeus in the Simpsons, not Ozymandias. You're thinking of a different. It's completely different.
Doesn't matter. They're doing a Planet of the Apes skit in the Simpsons as a stage show. And anyway, whatever the mispronunciation, words are hard. Mispronunciation of words. The word, it still brings up to mind, he turns around, I am Ozymandias, 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 and the tune in the back of my head comes in.
But short and sweet, the poem works really well, even really sticking to connections to what could be referenced to the Dream SMP. Again, this is the fall of Wilbur within the Dream SMP context until he gets revived later. You end up having, in the poem, it talks about how the context of the shattered visage, so basically the shattered face, or how many people have been crashed cracked and broken from all this. You've got Wilbur who died. You've got Quackity who got the scar on his face. You've got Dream that ends up being imprisoned later on, but at this time it's just sort of like his face being worn out from all the fight. Even in this, there's the scene with Filza and his broken wing when he protected Wilbur from the explosion. It's very well done and kind of like put together to have those similarities from the poem to the work of this poem as well. I really love it. I think that this is a really good short video. I kind of like that it's short. I think part of it is the fact that I don't think they had enough time to do much more, but all the visuals in this is still well done. I think she's definitely taken some things back from previous work, especially the scene with Wilbur kind of like proclaiming like, my name is Ozymandias.
And then it horns in Dream's laughing face right after.
Yeah, I think it's like just referencing really quickly Dream as well as Schlatt with like the level of why the place got into ruins.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's pretty quick and it's a nice utilization of the poem. And yeah, it harks back to her previous work, but that's fine. It still informs. She takes a few existing things and put together bits of art, and it fits with the lore, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I love it. So I watched this. I loved it from the beginning. Obviously, I'm a big fan of SAD-ist's work. I would definitely still say the previous ones are better, but I still love that she made something in this worked really well. This got my brain turning, though.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, go figure. At this stage with the Dream SMP, there's finally all of the fruition to a lot of the storylines have kind of been caught up to. So like what has happened to Dream? What has happened to what Technoblade promised to Dream? How did they resolve things? At what point Technoblade gets stuck in the prison with Dream? Well, it gets sorted out how he gets out, all that stuff. I'm not going to ruin it fully. I think the next reaction we're going to do is going to have a bit more of that context. But one thing that didn't get shown is Wilbur. And Wilbur, since his revival, the only thing that he's done is a bit of competition with Quackity, with Las Nevadas, and then he's kind of taken a step back. I think part of that is just like all of the time span between the animations, but I think maybe this is my hope, and I'd love to see that this going in this direction, but, and I hope that I'm right, because if I am, I'm calling it, and I'm like gonna quote and point to this video about it, but it wouldn't surprise me if they start making it so that their Dream SMP becomes Wilbur SMP.
Sounds like fun.
So the reason why I say that is because throughout the Dream SMP, Wilbur has been trying to take power away from Dream, right?
Yeah.
And now you have him being resurrected by Dream, and then him just basically praising Dream, being like, oh, Dream has all this power. He can revive and do everything in his world, where he hasn't been able to do anything for years in the story plot and has come back. But now he kind of like almost praises Dream, like, look at the power that he has. And it's his right, because it's his space. Now he's kind of accepted that, right?
Now I want power too.
I think it's always been the case, because like immediately when he gets resurrected, what does he do? He sees Quackity not letting him get involved when he wants to be involved. And so the first thing he does is the same thing that he did before. He's like, oh, I'm going to make a hot dog van before. Now it's like, oh, I'm going to make a burger van. And gets immediately bothered by the fact that Quackity is like, no, I'm not letting you do this again. So Wilbur's already got the mindset again of just picking up where he left off, and especially with where the story plot has gone now, it'd be interesting if he kind of made his way back to Dream in some way and then somehow found a way to take the power away from Dream. And I think that's the direction that could be done, because with that, you now have Wilbur who has full control and Dream has lost everything, and a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, this is great, and then you're really going to see the tyranny of what happens. I think this would work really well, especially if you've seen some of the tales from the Dream SMP stuff done by Carl, and it deals with a lot of future things going on, because he's supposed to be a time traveler, and how like everything's going wrong with there. It'd be interesting to see where Wilbur takes control, but then things start working out really well, everything's nice, and then things stop being nice. Wilbur starts getting too power hungry and stuff like that, and it starts going crazy. So I think a direction that would really stir the pot would be seeing something like a Wilbur SMP type of thing.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see.
I think it works really well in context, kind of within the story. Maybe this is just my interpretation of it, but this video really stirred the pot in my head, being like, oh, what if this is the direction they're going? Oh, this is crazy. And like, this is really like sort of a hint of getting into that direction. That'd be crazy. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be nuts.
So it's not just a react, it's a pre-react of what may or may not happen.
I want it to be so bad. I think that would really like jump back the kind of story plot points that were happening. And with the new additions that they've added to the SMP, it'd be great. It'd be one of two things. Well, actually, especially with the fact that 1.18.1 has now been released for Minecraft, I think it helps that it's like there's now like a new environment that they could work with within what the Dream SMP is. So I think that would be cool.
Because it is a Minecraft game, so it'd be nice to have the plot fit around the dynamic of a Minecraft. So again, like new version, new world, new caves eventually, and so on and so forth. That'd be great.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my thoughts and a bit of potential future Dream SMP lore. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'd love to see if that happens. For everyone else, tell me what you think. I'd be curious to see what people think about that idea, if they even think that it's possible at all.
As well as like leave comments and feedback about this awesome video.
Exactly. Oh, yes.
Which is still quick and short and simple. And yeah.
So definitely let us know, comments down below about what you thought about this, about the idea I have, and we'll go from there. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like the content that has been produced on our channel, please make sure to subscribe. It's completely free and it helps us a lot, especially with the algorithm. Thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment. I'd like to know why. We definitely want to know what direction we should go with our content. We definitely want to go everywhere.
Constructive feedback. It makes us do better.
Yeah, and if there's anything that you want to suggest us to check out, let us know. The next video has been suggested, at least the artist has been suggested over and over again, and that's late August. So we're finally going to do one. I think that works really well. If you're looking forward to that, that's going to be our next reaction video, and I hope you look forward to it.
Yeah. See y'all later. Bye.